let's do standard 2021. And let's start 4 castles, underworld, and then draw cards. Peer into the abyss. So that's the combo. It's basically like insta win. So then probably a couple copies of I like maybe 1 copy. Murderous. Let's go that. Heartless Act. Eliminate. Do a split like that. Extinction. Then tutor. Then solemn. Ugin. Kind of go like that, and then just kind of fill in around the edges. I don't know if we want Agonizing Remorse. I think playing more to the board, like the opponent had it in that game. I think stuff that gains us life would be more relevant. Oh, actually, instead of Eliminate, we should be playing Grasp of Darkness. It's much better. Don't want Mire Triton because it hurts us. Like if we mill over key pieces. We could go like a couple copies of this, but it's only 1 life a turn. Hunted Nightmare. Opponent was playing Necromentia, which I don't think we want either. Liliana could be interesting. As a 1-of, we can tutor for it if needed. I don't think we want Massacre Worm. Maybe instead of Cling to Dust, we go Erebos' Intervention. Oh, and then we got to do what are they called? So I do like the Radiant Fountain idea. Maze Mind Tome. We're gonna want a couple extra lands as well. I probably think 27 is reasonable. Maybe 26. And do one of these Farfinders. Because then we have a bunch of ways to get lands into play, thins out our deck. I think we're okay like that. So suggest lands off. Let's go swamps. Let's try this as like first version. So you're basically, when you cast Peer into the Abyss with Underworld Dreams, you target your opponent. They lose half their life, and then they lose the other half because they draw the cards. 26 lands. Ugin's a catch-up. This can gain us life. You got a bunch of ways to gain life. Kind of some ways to draw cards. Liliana is a way to attack the hand. Let's try this out. So, oh. What is it doing? 2021 Mono B control. Yeah, Golgari Adventures is something we could try out as well. I've run into a couple variations of it. Something we can definitely queue up. I kind of like I had this built early in the season when this kind of combo came out. Let's just change this picture and then fire it up. Actually, just going to give Arena a quick reset and then we'll get the game going. Feeling a bit of a lag in the system. Yeah, there's a few variations on Adventure. I've run into Teamer, I've run into Green-White, Golgari. Really anything with Edgewall is kind of the engine will get you going. So let's fire this up. Standard 2021, mono black control. I'll put this up on Stream Decker after like a game or so. We'll see how it fares out. If it's a pile, then won't put it up. Usually what I like to do is off stream build the decks, play like a couple games with it, 1 or 2 just to get a feel. Okay, keep this. Opponent goes first. Nice curve here. Castles refill our hands. Radiant Fountain is a buffer of 2 life. Selfless Savior. See, like synergy decks, like something like Winota would be too difficult right now because you lose a big card pool. See what they do here. If it's just something like Glorious Anthem, then we'll kill it. So where Grasp being better than the Heartless Axe would be, because with Selfless Savior they'd basically have us in a lock. Now I can go Solemn. Opted to do that just because Luris is... It changes the clock from a point a turn to 4 points. And then they also gain life, which can race our Underworld Dreams. Heliod. Actually okay, because I kind of want them to animate Heliod, so that way Extinction Event exiles it, because these are all 1s. It's like mono white life gain. Best is if they just play like Linden. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll block the Heliod here. Keep our life total the highest. Because they do have a line with the Selfless Savior that they can sacrifice it to turn off Heliod. See what they do. I may take the 5 if I can trade with the Selfless Savior, so that way that guarantees the Heliod stays on. Oh, if they're gonna do that, then I'll block the 7/6. That's fine. I think that's more than a reasonable. So I can get this going. think what we do here... Nah, I think we still Extinction Event. See if they see it. So they don't. They could have sacked here to turn off Heliod. So odd. That all goes away. Extinction Event's wording's a little like off. You do have to allow your opponent, or you have to do your actions before they declare. Let's just scry here. Second Dreams is good. So I think we just do this. Do this. Pass turn. I can Heartless Act the Speaker. And then I can draw a card with the Mastermind's Tome.
Find your valor and fight.
Then we're doing all right. Dies. They could have something like Fight as one. Let's see, they should have played the All-Seed first. So the All-Seed actually makes it a little awkward because this Murderous Rider, I can't kill something because they can sack the All-Seed. Draw a card here. It's gonna scry, but I thought we'd draw first, see what we get. I'm probably just gonna play this out as a blocker. Okay, Heartless Act's great. So Heartless Act now, I can Heartless Act the All-Seed and then Murderous Rider something else. So we want to see either Grim Tutor, Peer into the Abyss, they don't sack.
I will do my best to support.
I think that's fine. We take the 2, but I'll gain 4 here. Ugin just starts picking them off as well. They need land. Your 4 other cards. Okay, let's go to our main. Gain 2 here. Okay, another rider is nice. So, probably not going to combo this game, just chip damage, which is nice. Casket's fine. I'll hit this. Nope, nope. Opponent should have attacked first. So doing this with Speaker means that they can get back Elspeth, but I don't think I care. I'll probably trade off here and then just draw some cards. So like 5% drawing this, so you have 10% of basically winning the game. This gets me basically something that wins the game. A lot of options here. So I can plus this token or just make some more tokens.
Even the gods cannot escape my wrath.
Goes that
You're
route.
going to fight, fight beside me.
Okay, now we win the game. Do I have enough? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Opponent is very dead. Alright. We styled on them. 66 triggers. We'll take it. Without stuff like Narset or Nisa, might have a chance here with this deck. Like, I played some variations of Mono Black Control post-ban, but Sultai just having access to all these big things hurts. Because then you got Agonizing Remorse, you get, like, various Exile, really flexible removal. You can splash red, go Croxa as well. I don't think Liliana is needed. What this deck would really want is like a consistent card draw effect. Intervention can be used as removal early. Oh, man, this is gonna be so annoying. Just everything trigger it. Okay, so they have Goose. Hey, I'm doing well, main account. How about yourself? Thanks for stopping by. Running second deck. The hell is this? Mutate. Whenever mutates, put 2/1/1 counters on it. That's fine. So what we can do here, I just Murderous Rider. This looks like Simic Mutate. Oh, nice. You get anything good in it? What were your box toppers? Let's just kill this, and then I'll Solemn for a land. I haven't cracked packs since... What was the last box I bought? Was Throne of Eldraine before Ikoria? I think that was the last one. Whatever Croxa was in. Okay, I got a 3/4 flyer. 5/6 flyer. Okay. Opponent's got a clock. Avacyn. Ooh. Is the Avacyn full? Foil? This is odd. That Avacyn's foil, it's a pretty penny. I need to pick up a Cyclonic Rift for my Maelstrom Wanderer EDH deck. Really like that art. Okay, they're going all their symbiotes. I think we just continue building out our mana here. Trade off Solemns. Because this just makes this intervention better. We only have one card. Liliana's looked really bad. Probably cut it. 6 mana. Nope. Change their mind. Well, that's good. I sold a lot of my commander decks. All I have left is my Maelstrom Wanderer, really, and then like built like just thrown together decks of Kroxa and Golos that my wife and I play. Like my Maelstrom is my pet deck, but I used to have so many EDH decks. I sold it to buy my gaming computer. Okay, they are making this Dream Tail Heron a big one. So we're going to take a hit for 7 here. I do have the Murderous Rider. Okay, so that's 6, so not enough to kill it. Just give him a love tap here. So I want them to target the Heron so that I can Murderous Rider it. They'll get the creature still. But I don't want them to start getting this other symbiote. Yeah, it's either you're like, I'm the best in mutate, or you're like, whoop, I went all in and they had an actual removal. This can be like an Auspicious Sterix. Oh, I'm only at 4 life. I haven't even been paying attention to my life. Yeah, Auspicious Sterix. It's the 6 mana one. It's actually like the best one in the deck. We dead. Because I can kill it. But I only go to 7. And then they just hit me with the crane. We got cocky. We got cocky. This is the best mutate card. So all they need to do is just hit with the Heron. Liliana's been really bad. Let's go ahead and cut this Liliana. Mono black control. Let's put in a Cling to Dust. We're not like proactive enough where Liliana makes a difference. And then like us holding up cards we don't want to really discard. So it seems odd to have it in that case as well. Cat on keyboard. I'm not too sure if you had the new challenge. I think you might get the cards already though when there was like an update, because I know after the bans I had all the new player decks in my account, and I have stuff like Raid Bombardment that I never had before. This looks like a chunky build. Yes, please. That is strange. What cards are you missing in particular? You can try reaching out to... So, sorry, give me one sec. I want to see what we're doing here. Because I can get rid of Nessie and Hornbeetle. Yeah, let's just do that. Dual color starters. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just reach out to support on those, see what they say. Because I know I did have to delete them out of my account. I was annoyed just having them all in there. I think the Radiant Fountains are fine. I can block the Love Struck here. This does let them put the Henge out. Yeah. They always have the Henge. Thanks. Appreciate it. Try to find Ugin. Or just try to combo them. Let's do this. Okay, we're probably good with Radiant Fountains. I promise you. Okay, so we're going for the combo now. Well, in a couple turns. So I can draw a card and I could Cling to Dust. So that's fine. If I get a creature card, otherwise I draw a card. Okay, that's fine. So if we have a land, then they're dead. Elder Gargaroth. Okay, so they have 47. They would draw half their library. That's 23. Yeah, they're dead. If we draw a land. Need a land. Okay, Ugin's kind of a land. We're not going to draw land, are we? How did we avoid literally all the lands? We had 3 draws. Because the problem is now they're going to gain more life than cards in their deck. Okay, that's 22. So if we draw a land, then we could still kill him. Give me a land. Give me a land. GG! Well, I guess this one it doesn't matter. It's with the blue one, because they draw half their deck, and then they draw half their deck, so they just take the damage. Alright, so against non-mutate, apparently we got some legs. Let's run one more, see how it goes. Thanks for the follow, cat on the keyboard. Or cat on keyboard. I think that's probably the hardest thing. Midstream with just reading people's Twitch names. La mente malvagia. Alright, half the combo in hand. We got a curve. Okay, we got a feisty one. Alright, opponent. Your only decision is to attack. So this can basically buffer an attack for a turn. And then it lets us decide best how we want to use this extinction event. Probably keep that. Get them to commit a bit more to the board. Ooh, raid bombardment. We are taking some damage, kids. This is double strike. Okay, Murderous Riders probably okay. So I'm gonna do Solemn here. It draws us a card. Gets him to commit a bit more to the board, hopefully. This will gain us 4 life. This is much better than Cavalcade. Triggering off 2 power lets you get Robber and all the other things. Oy. Taking a lot. Ooh, we might be dead. Might be dead. That hits us for 8. So we gain 4. Okay, that's a good card to have. So I can event. Gets 2 things off. So here I'm taking 5. So I'd probably just do this triggers to 3 even if they activate that, so let's go odd here. Alright. If we can survive a turn, we might have a chance. If we don't, this is impressive. Nope, they got the brute. So they get double triggers here. If we had 1 more mana, we could have had this as a blocker, but this getting first strike or double strike. Too much. The real only downside of Extinction Event, sometimes you just want the whole board cleared. I think either way we die there, because they would have had Ginger Brute, which would have triggered 2 points of damage. We were taking 5 with what was on board, so they had the effect. Opponent had it. Kudos to them. If we had drawn that throttle or Grasp of Darkness, turn earlier. Hopefully creature deck. It'd be cool if they go Fabled Passage on one so I can cycle this. Need a land. I don't want to get any value off this. That's worth killing right away. Okay, so they've already done that, so in this case so I can Grasp and Cling to Dust. I can Omen or I can Murderous Rider. I think we take this off and then we try to find... I'm just going to do this on my own graveyard so I can get a 4th land. Want to hit this Solomon curve. Particularly that looks like it's a Murderous Rider they have in hand. Perfect. If they Murderous Rider this, I'm happy. Well, not happy, but not particularly sad. Basically, your 4 mana attacks your opponent 3. Okay, so we can kill that. And then we just set up for the combo. You cost like a lot to escape, right? 6 mana and 6 other things. You need 5 other cards. I would like to exile this. Okay, I have Love Struck. Okay, so I think here we just do this. Because I could combo them next turn if we draw a land. They're 1 card away from Pelucranos. Throw Solemn in the way. Maximize our odds of drawing a card here. We win. Opponent, I don't think you have a gain 31 life card in hand. 3-1. Probably could have been 4-0 if we didn't meme on that Simic deck. But this one was pretty sick. I'm going to get this up on Aether Hub. I think this was totally reasonable. Farfinder, it's more just to hit a land. This can probably be replaced with something else. Maybe we want like another Ugin or just like another sweeper. But I think like the core of this is pretty solid. You have your draw spells. Cling to Dust was fine there in the games we played it. May even just want to switch these out. I'm using this more for the life gain, just flexible removal. But yeah, gonna wrap this one up. Appreciate everyone stopping by. I'll be back, should be back tomorrow for another stream. Otherwise, you can catch it all on my YouTube. Let's see who's online right now. We got a Arena Craft podcast. Let's send them a raid. So if you do have any suggestions for any other decks that you want to see for rotation proof, do let me know. Otherwise, catch you next time.